Alright YouTube, so I just got back from watching the movie Puss in Boots 2: The Last Wish, which I had seen before, but a rewatch was definitely a great move for this summer. And I'm super happy and excited that the theater I go to released it for the summer because, great movie. Honestly, one of my favorite animated movies. I really like the return of all the recognized characters as well as new characters like, Puss in Boots from the Shrek series. He also got his own first movie back in 2011, which I did see back when I was 10 years old in the theater, but I honestly don't remember anything about it, which, if anything, can be a good thing because that'll make for a great another vlog soon. So the animation was definitely nothing short of incredible in this movie. I really like the voice actors and actresses in this movie. They were definitely great at voicing the characters they portrayed, and it was super cool. But above all else, if nothing else, I thought this movie had an incredible storyline and a lot of important lessons that could be applied to many of our lives. Like, that's one thing I really love about these kids movies is, although it is cool to see, like, dark, edgy sort of movies on the big screen that are like rated R live action and whatnot, I honestly think I kind of prefer the sort of lighthearted animated style movies. But this one isn't even like super like kiddie either. It's like, fairly enjoyable for all ages, I'd say, because, it does have a little bit of peril and occasional crude humor, which, I don't have any complaints about because it wasn't anything bad. So Mr. Puss in Boots himself and his girlfriend Kitty Softpaws were definitely two incredible characters, and I really enjoyed their on-screen chemistry throughout the movie, especially towards the end. But I didn't mention this vlog, it's going to be a spoiler-free review. I especially love the dog character because a lot of his, lessons and words of wisdom are sort of things hiding in plain sight, and kind of reminds me of myself a little, which is like, kind of interesting. And of course, I can't forget the big bad wolf, Death himself, who I believe one of the Sinners characters was based on Death Wolf from Puss in Boots 2 I read, but I don't remember which character that was because I read that before Sinners came out. But long story short, he's an incredible character. He's super badass and intimidating and really ominous and everything you would expect of a wolf that is the literal incarnation of death. I won't spoil anything, but I will say he's not in the movie a ton in the beginning, but when he is in it, he definitely leaves a mark well. Sort of similar to Darth Vader in A New Hope, who doesn't get a ton of screen time, but when he does, is an incredibly well-written and incredibly amazing villain who shines even more in the sequel. But, we'll talk about Star Wars in another vlog. So honestly, I say I'm really happy with all these re-releases for this summer of all these animated movies, because I saw Bad Guys not long ago, and Bad Guys 2 is just around the corner, which I'm super excited for because it was another super cool PG animated movie. So Puss in Boots 2, honestly, one of my favorite animated movies for so many reasons, but I just promised no spoilers, so I gotta keep my word. Until then, 10 out of 10 to this movie once again. Stay tuned for more soon. Goodbye.